Hey everyone, Ponyville Chaos 577 back again, and I'm here to do, yet again, another reaction video. And today I'm going to be reacting to, of course, the 22nd episode of My Little Pony Season 5. This episode is called, What About Discord? A Discord episode. Awesome. Alright, so without further ado, let's just dive right into this reaction, shall we? Alrighty. Alright. 3, 2, 1, play.
Didn't we just shelve all the books in the library a few months ago?
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to. I call it my book sortation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything more relaxing?
Well, claw massages, back rubs, bubble baths. You weren't really looking for an answer, were you?
I've even devised a better system for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Whoa, that much?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize.
Ooh.
Best long weekend ever!
Oh, weekend. Cool.
I'm sure we can make some time for a claw massage and a back rub, too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever! My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
Well, let's see what this episode brings. That's a nice sunbeam right there. Is she gonna sing Morning in
That
Ponyville Shimmers
strange
again?
yellow orb in the sky. What is that?
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days.
Yes, but they were 3 very productive days, even if you did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
Hey, you promised a claw massage? I'm getting a claw massage.
It's not like we missed anything.
Discord and Rainbow Dash?
Hello, Twilight. Hi, Spike. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Good to see you, Discord.
Did you rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced? Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on here?
I like that face.
Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around.
Like we do. Since when?
Oh, Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days. You could say it was hysterical.
Sneaky snake.
Just sneaking around.
Whoa.
Good one, Discord. It is kind of an inside joke from this weekend.
So
You
I
wouldn't really
guess
get
Rainbow
it
Dash
unless
and
you were there.
Discord are actually getting
Huh.
along.
Okay. Cool. Well, catch you later, Twilight.
I'll catch you later, Twilight.
Oh, poor Spike.
That was strange, right? Since when have Rainbow Dash and Discord had inside jokes?
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking.
Rarity? Oh, Twilight, you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion. Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate. Oh, they're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former Cancelot designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou.
Oh, I love her.
Him.
Both.
Twilight? This makes twice I'm seeing you in one day.
Hey, Fluttershy.
Aren't I lucky?
weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Orange, you glad you did it?
Yeah, that's an old joke.
You're a card. Oh, please. You make me blush.
You do seem to be turning a shade of
Isn't Fluttershy always blush?
orange.
Flutter Orange. There you go, that's a new name. That's a good new meme. Flutter Orange.
You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres.
Can't wait to
and,
see all the Flutter Orange art on
how to
Doofy after
explain?
this.
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
You see, we were all at Sweet Apple Acres, and I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would have invited you to come along too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how important it is to you.
And I'm sure it was much more important than the fun that we had.
Oh my god,
I
those
appreciate
faces.
that. Speaking of books, I should get these on the shelves. Rainbow Dash bonding with Discord. Rarity finding something he did genuinely funny. Must have been some weekend.
Some pony sorry she missed it?
Of course not.
Hey, Applejack and
You two in
Pinky.
hysterics.
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend ever.
He's everywhere today, isn't he?
Oh, now where
Discord
was
is
I?
always everywhere.
Oh,
He can
yes,
teleport.
We just finished our soup, and then Applejack said, "Peanut butter hoof? Yuck! Not even with jelly."
I don't get
Alright, I gotta say, Discord is pretty funny in this episode.
We'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
I guess that's funny.
Well, seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Oh, shucks, Twilight. We haven't even asked how your weekend went.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum.
It sucked.
Does some
I know she's jealous that she missed out on all this. Wait, how does that even happen?
I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry that all this bonding happened while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all
Sort of
them
the reason
books.
why she never had much
Again.
friends in Canterlot, because all
I'm
she
sure
cared
I
about
had
was
just
books.
as much fun as the rest of you.
No.
I can't believe I missed out on all that bonding.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I'm the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous. I'm sorry I missed out
Everybody
because
gets
sharing
jealous.
that
Just be
experience would have
honest,
helped me with
Twilight.
my princess of friendship duties.
Come again?
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much, it must have something to do with the specific things they did together. If we could find out what those things were, it could be a real breakthrough in the science of friendship.
I guess so.
I know so! You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be even better. Thank you for coming. I wouldn't have asked you here if it wasn't important.
I love important.
I want to know how these funny moments you shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Let's start with the snake.
Again, I like that.
I don't
Whoa!
know if I can get it out.
Okay, that was a little creepy.
It's so funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good. It started when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
All you apples look the same. And then Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly. I recall it being a large stick. that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away, and it chased after us. The hose? A snake? A stick? A snake? A hose?
A stick.
We literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that hilarious?
I guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't, and it's already happened. Ooh, are you suggesting time travel?
Absolutely not. Time travel is not something to be messed with. We simply need to recreate everything that led to these jokes.
Oh, what a brilliant idea. Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Are you sure it was this table? Does it really matter? When it comes to science, everything matters. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment.
No, it was this table here.
That kind of sounded like the no guy.
All right, so you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
He's right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus.
I don't suppose that means we're gonna need to get a new tablecloth, does it?
Oh, most definitely. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself. Anything stand out
Twilight
as
Cord.
being different,
Or
anything at all.
Dislight
I've noticed
sparkle.
a couple of things. Me too.
Excellent. A little to the left. No, my left. A little bit more. No, a little more right.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
No. This is barely room temperature. Garçon, over here. No, nothing.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous encounter.
Yeah, Twilight. If you don't get it by now, I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
Well, perhaps we should have another look at the data we've collected. Of course! There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
He makes a good point.
Yeah, you
It
were
has
too
only
busy with your
served to
books.
prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point. Oh, don't worry, darling. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity we had with Discord while you were away. Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical. Absolutely.
I'm not buying it. Not for a second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Or maybe there isn't, and you should just drop this whole thing and admit that you're a little jealous.
Even if I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful. If we don't break the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Spell?
Come on, Spike. There's no time to lose.
What spell? Seriously?
The Cora, what do you think? Can you undo Discord's magic?
Really, you have to see the core over you being jealous.
In what way can you tell that they are indeed under a spell?
They're having fun with Discord, that's why.
A friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
No.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Yeah. I like that skyline behind the castle.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure,
Oh, it's
perhaps?
early in the morning? I thought that was a sunset.
Nope, no glowing tushies here. Or maybe it's more of a non-adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went.
Hey, gang!
Ooh, you look excited.
I am excited. We're gonna have fun today. Yes! Just one
Yeah, Pinky would
tiny,
say that.
minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
What now?
Don't
What's
be embarrassed. So what if Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you had a great time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up. I get it.
You're kidding. Twilight, darling. We simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Or you reenacted what you thought was fun. but really
Wait,
wasn't
the
because
cup
you
is
were
full, you're
messed up
pouring on
and made
for
you think
spite.
what happened was fun.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest. The only reason you won't drink
That
the potion
was
is because
disgusting.
deep down in your
Apple
heart you
jack.
know there's a chance that Discord has you under his power.
Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah! And to top it off, you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
Hi, Twilight. The gang
Discord.
mentioned we'd all be hanging out together today.
Hey, look, there's the smooth.
Yeah, the peanut butter hoof gang.
What's Twilight gonna do
Whole
now?
spell theory.
But it's still not funny. It's funny if you were there. But I
Yeah,
wasn't
you're just
there.
jealous.
I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a booksorcation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made me
Jealous?
no. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Everybody
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
We're sorry if we made you feel left out.
You didn't do anything wrong. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about it. You just have to be able to admit that that's what you're feeling so you can let it go.
And, you know, not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That whole jealousy thing was just
Is that
a happy
fan art
accident.
or was that literal?
Certainly, we
Oh
can
my
all
God,
agree
those
that Princess
pictures.
Twilight learned a valuable lesson here, that even she can have feelings of jealousy. that she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely. But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do. Aren't you glad I've changed?
You know how old that joke is?
I said, aren't you glad I've changed?
Where are they all coming from?
Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend.
There are no orange is at the... So sorry about this, the batteries just fucked out on my camera, so I just started the video again. So resuming the video, 3, 2, 1, play.
But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do. Aren't you glad I've changed? I said, aren't you glad I've changed?
That joke is getting old.
Like the ones at the Applejack farm.
There are no oranges at the Applejack farm.
No? Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course.
Only way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell. Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinky? That we all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
What's so funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony? Hello? I'm talking to you. You. And you and you. Well, what's funny about spell? I really, I don't get it. I feel left out and I feel really bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
That was an interesting Discord episode. And that was the 22nd episode of My Little Pony Season 5. What about Discord? Now, for a Discord episode, this was actually a pretty interesting episode. Like seeing how Twilight spent like 3 straight days for the weekend organizing books. It's called their book sortation. I know Twilight would be doing something like that since she's the pony that likes books. But what I found interesting about this episode is we see how Princess Twilight, the Princess of Friendship that we all know and love, has like we see one of her weaknesses. Like maybe there is one lesson she still hasn't learned. Like she said, I still have a lot to learn about friendship. But this episode was interesting for both Twilight and Discord. Like, we see how Discord is not evil anymore, and he's actually beginning to, you know, make more progress on the friendships with the rest of the main 6. And he's actually having a good time with them. And Twilight doesn't want to admit that she was jealous, that she missed out on all of this. And yeah, I found it pretty ridiculous how Twilight takes it as far as going to Zeccora's to thinking they're under some kind of spell or something. Like, really? Discord has changed. He's not evil anymore. I mean, sure, he's a bit mischievous and he might cause some trouble sometimes, but he's like not evil anymore like he was in the Return of Discord episode from season 2, because he's changed now. I wonder how we're gonna see Discord in like future episodes, or if Discord's gonna be in the My Little Pony 2017 movie. Who knows? But so yeah, those are honestly my thoughts on this episode. The expressions of the characters again are pretty cute and laughable, and I also like the Flutter Orange part. I bet that's what she's going to be called, Flutter Orange. I can't wait to see all the Flutter Orange fan art on Derpy Boro after this episode. And also, I gotta say, Orange was actually a pretty old joke, so... And anyway, this was actually a pretty enjoyable episode. So, I hope you guys found some entertainment out of this reaction. If you like the content on my channel, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next episode that I react to. How many episodes do I have left again? Just 4 episodes left.